Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get it. Once they realized you were finished, they tried to turn their act around, but by that time, it was too late. All right. Once they realized that you were finished and there was nothing that could be done, this person tried to turn their act around. But we know that in the game of quote unquote love as love bombing. All right, we know that as a game that people play, the love bombing game. They want to bomb you. They want to try to reel you back in for one more go round. But you realized that it wouldn't benefit you to go back, because once people show you who they are, you have to believe them. All right, once people try to play you for a fool, there's no going back to that. There's no trying to see something once you unsee it. There's no seeing something once it's already seen. You can't unsee something you've seen already. These people are trying to play you for a fool. All right. And you have to realize when somebody's trying to play you for a fool. People will try to play you for a fool because they think that they're cooler than you. They think they have more game than you. They think they know more than you. They think they can get certain stuff over on you because of what they tried, what they put out, the little tests they put you under to see if you would pick up on the type of game that they were using against you. And I don't have game. I don't play games. So when people try to play game with me, it's like the only thing left for me to do is use logic and to cut people off. Your cutoff game has to be swift. All right, your cutoff game has to be strong. Once you cut a person off, it has to be no shadow of a doubt that you should not go back to this person. And when like they're gonna try to behave a different way, they're gonna try to show you that that's not who they were, but that's who they are. That person snapped on you, that person spazzed on you, and they meant every word. And what they're gonna do is, because of whatever they were able to get from you, however they were able to benefit off you, they're going to want that back. They're not going to want that to disappear. They're not going to want to let that go. All right, so they might go get somebody else. They might go find a new person, but they're going to do that corny stuff where they try to rub it in your face. And when a person is truly happy, they don't have to rub their new boo in your face. They don't have to rub their new lover in your face. They don't have to rub their new whatever in your face. Friendship, relationship, situationship, you know, uh, whatever. A lot of people who do that are still strung out, still caught up, still hung up over you. And they're trying to show you that because you're able to move on, so are they. But they're really unable to move on because all they're doing is moving on to the next. They're not moving on to a greater version of themselves. They're not moving on to who they're supposed to be. They're not moving on to their purpose, their priorities. They're moving on from person to person to person to person. This person is a leech. This person is a vampire. All right, this person has been hit with an entity. All right, and the longer you stay around this person, this entity is going to try to inhabit you as well. And it might even be the entity using this spirit to try to draw you back in. What do people who don't like each other look like being together? All right, this person, you did not like them because you could tell that this person really didn't like you. All right, some people, they get with people to use them. There's a difference when someone likes you, when someone is affectionate towards you, when someone appreciates you, when someone cares about you, versus someone that is only with you to get in your business, someone that's only with you to use you financially, someone that's only with you to use you for your time. All right, or they're just using you as a placeholder. All right, don't let people use you as a placeholder. Don't let people try to play you as a placeholder. Don't let people fake make dates with you and fake future fake you and all this stuff. Like, people will tell you, we're going to do all these things, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. A lot of people say certain things to keep people around and to keep you baited. It's bait. They're doing it to keep you hooked, to keep you on a string. So that way you don't go off and venture into other things and find some really cool people. All right, shout out to the caring, really cool people out there. All right, y'all know who y'all are. All right, people that show support, people that show love, people that believe in me. All right, people that believe in themselves, people that believe in you. All right, shout out to all the real people out there. All right, one time for the real people that are healing, people that are working on themselves, so that way they're not bringing any of their negative energy or their negative past into their future. This person wanted to be a part of your reality and they wanted to be in your life, but they weren't bringing anything good into it. They wanted to be a part of your life, but they weren't bringing anything good into it. This person tried to play you for a fool. All right, people who try to get with you, people who try to act a certain way, people who try to pretend to be a certain type of person just to try and get in your good graces. That's how you know a person is fake. If they have to pretend to be something that they're not to try to get with someone that they aren't. All right, people who will try to pretend to be something that they're not to get with someone that they aren't. A lot of people aren't you. A lot of people will try to be you though. All right, you're gonna see this. Like, this is how you know that this person you're with is not supposed to be with you. All right, people who are with each other will start to talk like each other. They'll start to take on each other's characteristics. They'll start to behave a certain way. You might say something the way they say it. They might say something the way you say it. But there's a difference between that and a person just full blown being a narcissist in a friendship or in a relationship or in a partnership or in a business. There's a difference between someone just being normal and normal activity, normal interaction, which is, never always perfect. But then there are those people who are just full blown narcissistic that are causing nothing but trouble, and are probably dealing with other people, and you're not the only person. And this person is trying to make you think that it's just you. This person is trying to make you think that there's nobody else. This person is trying to make you think that, you know, they are so infatuated with you. And that's the love bombing process. Some people actually are real, and some people are actually sincere and they actually care. All right, there's that still exists out here. But then you have people who are only playing like that just so they could get in your good graces and try to use you for something. Whether they see you as a person that they just want on their arm, whether they see you as someone that could make them look good. Oh, if I get with this person, everybody will begin to see me in a better light. Oh, let me get with a good person so I could drain them of their energy and I could become a good person, or I can be whoever this person is. A lot of these people get with you to try to steal. A lot of these people get with you to try to steal your identity. All right. A lot of these people are getting with you to not get with you, but to become you. All right. A lot of these people, they want to be you. All right. Like I said, they will, some people will start to be like you just because you're spending a lot of time around them. But then you'll have people that will try to play you and then go off and do the things that you do. You'll have people that want to basically steal your whole identity. All right, take the way you do things, take the way you talk, take the way you dress. Like, people are supposed to be individuals, and there's nothing wrong with a little copying here and there. But there are people who do it to a point to where it becomes toxic because they're only doing it to try to appear to be like you. They're not doing it because of they're nervous around you, or they're trying to be cool around you, or they're trying to be comfortable. Like, there are people who will do this, but it's not for evil. They're doing it because it's normal, and they're trying to be cool with you. They're trying to make you comfortable, or they're trying to show you that they actually do care. But then you'll have people who don't care. You'll have people who do not give a total F about you, and they're only using you for their own identity. Are there some people who you're better than by default? Not that you think you're better. It's just like a thing like, oh, okay, me and this person's value systems don't match. And then you'll have the person try to act like they're a good person and try to act like they're not demonic, try to act like they're not evil, just to get in your presence. And then they switch up and then they act like the person who they're trying to pretend that they're not. So when people are trying to pretend to not be a person, that's love bombing. They're saying one thing, showing you one thing with the way they speak. I mean, they're saying one thing and showing you another with the way that they behave. Their words and their actions are what? Not matching up. So once they realized you were finished, they tried to turn it around. This person tried to become a star role model in your life. They tried to become a star student in your classroom. All right, like people will do the utmost weirdest things. You'll probably see people like if you're a good person, you'll probably see people feeding the homeless. You'll probably see these like they will overly go about it like they will overly go about it like instead of just doing something good, they'll probably tag you in it and share it to your social media page. Like, look at what I'm doing. See, I'm this good person. I'm this loving person. I'm this caring person. It's like, how come you can pretend to be that, but you can't actually be it? When you find someone pretending to be something and they can't actually be it, it's probably because this person has bombed you with love. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to pull on your heartstrings, and they're trying to get you to believe that they are a certain type of person when what? When they aren't. People play games like that all the time, and they lie and they manipulate and they try to get into other people's lives because they can get something from them, whether it's a upgrade in social status. Okay, I was gonna get it, y'all. All right. Sometimes it's an upgrade in social status. Sometimes for people being around you, you upgrade their social status. A lot of men don't realize that for females, they are an upgrade of social status. All right. I know a lot of females are a status upgrade for certain dudes, you know, that value the way people look over people's minds and hearts. You know, they value the flesh over the spirit. All right. So when a person values the flesh over the spirit, of course, that is an upgrade for them. These are the dudes that go around buying the female everything just so that she'll stay in his life. Because when she leaves him, he's going to feel like he's not important anymore. He's going to feel like he's not the anymore. Whether a person is in your life, whether a person is out of your life, you should feel and know that you are the Be still and know that you are the shit. Okay? Be still and know that you are the Shiat. All right? Be still and know you are the Shiat. All praises to Yamashiach. All right? All praises to the Most High. All right? So be still and know that you're the Most Fly. All right, these people will try to imitate you, try to steal your swag, steal your style, all while hating you, underlyingly, wanting to be you, wanting to take your place. All right, some of these people are getting with you to copy your style. Some of these people, you know, maybe you just moved to a new area. All right, one time, all right, when I was, you know, just moving around and stuff like that. Some like when you move around, you're gonna meet good people, and sometimes you're gonna meet not so good people. And sometimes when you move around and you meet people and you're in a new place and you're a new face, you'll have people try to steal your whole entire swag because it's something that they've never encountered before. But I mean, that's the good thing about meeting new people. You take on a little bit of their energy. They take on a little bit of your energy. It's like a back when. Let me see how I could put this. It's like a Wayne and Drake thing. You know, when everything was good between Wayne and Drake, and you know, we didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. All we knew is that okay, Wayne and Drake, two hot artists, are getting together. You know, Wayne is doing his Wayne thing, Drake is doing his Drake thing, and you can kind of hear the intermingle or the intertwining between the two styles. People hanging around each other, spending time in the studio all the time. All right. Like you're gonna pick up each other's swag from hanging out, going on tour. You know, Drake picked up the Young Money swag, Wayne picked up the Drake swag. Both of them start, you know, singing, rapping, and all these little different types of styles and genres of music, right? So they started, you know, sharing each other's style, but it wasn't a bad thing. But you'll have people who you'll go to a place and they'll try to steal your whole entire swag, and a lot of people will even try to become you. Nobody knows you. You're new. They could say that you're copying off of them. And it's really not that big of a deal because everybody gets their swag from somebody. Everybody is doing something that they seen that somebody else likes. You just got to give credit when credit is due. Like the other day in my live stream, I got high socks on right now. Shout out to the, you know, I appreciate Cholo culture. I appreciate Mexican culture. I appreciate, you know, Californian Mexican culture. I like to wear a flannel shirt, and my socks up high. You know, I like that. You know, I like to wear high socks. You know, some people may feel some type of way about that. Some people may not care, but I'm the type of person I can give credit when credit is due. I just know how to wear things, and I know how to make things look appropriate when I wear them because I got a fashion sense. I got a style to me. You know, I got some style. As like SpongeBob said, style. I got style, baby. All right, and you watching this video, I know you do too. All right. There are plenty of people who can relate to this video. It's like ladies the most. When dudes do this type of stuff, it's like, oh my God. But ladies, I know ladies, man, they'll copy your hair color, your dress, your makeup, your eyelashes, your color scheme, your favorite color. All right, they'll go out and buy all the little doilies and little trinkets you buy just to appear to be just like you. All right, you probably have someone in your life that you used to talk to, and they went and got them a carbon copy. Love bombers always go get them a carbon copy. All right, love bombers. I think, man, I think these love bombers, they have access to these cloning labs, and they like, since they're narcissists, they get a pass, and they're evil, and they can sense their demonic energy that they're not going to do anything with their lives except be evil and haunt God's children. So what they do is they allow them to go to these cloning labs, and they allow them to find someone just like you, similar to you, a doppelganger of you. All right, what I like to call a crappleganger. All right, because ain't nothing but a crappy version of you, and no offense, but that, like, this person is literally trying to become you. They'll watch your stories. All right, these are why people who watch your stories, they don't say nothing. They're taking note, they're studying, they're taking from you, and they're going off in their everyday life and pretending to be just like you. That's sick. All right, you're supposed to be an individual. You're supposed to be unique. I had some I had somebody in my comment the other day say, "You're copying this YouTuber." And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I said, thank you for letting me know. I will try my best to be more original. I don't even copy attitude. It is what it is. Like true, like people who are true and people who are real, you could pretty much say whatever you want to them without them feeling some type of way. But once you try to make them feel some type of way, like on purpose, when it's not innocent, when you're not speaking your heart, when you're not speaking your mind, you're not speaking your piece, you're just saying something to say it to try to get a reaction, that's different. I could even tolerate some of that depending on how the level of wickedness that's occurring at that moment in time. But people will love bomb you, right? And people will say things to get you to feel comfortable, get you to make moves without making the proper decision or taking the time to think it out. This is why you move slow. Karmics are going to move fast. They're not going to leave you much room to decide. It's either this or it's now or never. It's this or nothing. All right, you gotta throw all the chips on the table when it comes to karmics because they want you to mess up. They want you to F up. They want you to make that decision. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Like, whoa, slow your roll, brother. Slow your roll, sister. Slow your roll, all right? Slow your roll. Relax, calm down. Why we gotta rush? Why we gotta hurry up? Why do things gotta go on? Why do things gotta be on your time? What about my time? My time matters. My time counts. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Once they realize that once they realize that you saw them turn their back on you, they tried to turn it around. All right. Once they realized you were finished, they tried to turn their act around, but they didn't realize that you were going to pull a disappearing act. They tried to turn around their act. You pulled a disappearing act. You're like Houdini. Whoever can't turn their act around, woof, you're going to vanish right before their eyes. Because you don't have time for people to be playing games and for people to act like they care about you when they don't. You want to make room for the people who actually care about you, to where you could meet some really great people. And once you clear all the negative people out the way and you take some time to be by yourself and spend by yourself, you're going to connect with a lot of really good people. People who believe in God, people that put God first, all right, people that are loving and kind and all the things that you're looking for. All right, but you have to clear all the negative energy out first. You got to get rid of the love bombers. You got to not keep going back to people who are manipulating you, people who are playing with you, people who are trying to, distort your efforts, destroy your efforts, people who want to thwart your plans. All right, people who are evil cohorts with each other, coming up against you, and you trying to make sense of it. Are they? Aren't they? Are they? They are. All right, once they realized you were finished, they tried to turn their act around, but by that time, it was too late. You already saw through them from the beginning. You gave them a chance, but once you realize that giving people a chance only hurts you, only damages you, only make things more difficult for yourself, you're like, I'm good. You know, I already know where this is going. I can see where this is going clearly. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not putting my time and effort into this. I could be putting that time and effort and energy into somebody else, primarily me, and whoever else is I'm blessed to be with, and whoever else is blessed to be with me. So people realize that you're done. People know that you're done. That's why they use their love bombing and their manipulation. You know, they try to get you back good. They try to get you right back where they want you, so that way they could, you know, put the love back down and let the games begin. They love playing games, and they love using you as a status symbol. All right, they love using you because it makes them wanted. In their narcissistic world, they deal with people who only want people because they're with somebody. There are people who don't give a rat's tail who you with. I'm one of them. There's people who don't give a rat's behind who you with. Then there are people who don't give a rat's tail who you with. I'm telling you, there are people who don't give a rat's butt who you are with. They don't care who you dating, who you mating, who you celebrating. They don't care. They wish you the best, but it's just not on their radar. You're not breathing the same air as them. If you stop breathing, they're not gonna die. So the one thing that they'll do is they'll get with you because they know their ex feels some type of way. A lot of these people who are narcissistic are trying to piss off somebody that they were just with. All right, you know, everybody was with somebody, so people are going to have to leave people, but you'll have people who are only trying to use you to piss off people that they were with. All right, sooner or later, this person is probably going to pop back up. If they start to pop back up in real life, not just stalking the person, because some people, a lot of us get stalked on social media. All right, a lot of us are like the people who are looking at your story that you don't know or that you do know. They aren't saying anything. The fake profiles, even so, some of these people are audacious. They have the audacity to use their real profile to just stare at you, watch you, and not say junk. And it's like, you know what they up to. They taking from you. They copying you. They watching you. They want to be you. And the ex, you're like your exes are probably sending these people out after you, and that's weird, man. A lot of us are being stalked by the people, by our exes, people that we used to talk to that we don't talk to, and the new people that they're now dating are under their control and mental mind control manipulation, and they're using them as they're handling these people, and they're telling them what to do. Yeah, go follow her. She get off work soon. She drive a gray sedan, license plate XQRMVZY, you know, or XV121216. So it's like they are doing all these random things, and it's like you're wondering, why are all these random things happening to me? What did I do to someone? It's probably somebody that you used to talk to that you realized you were finished and their love bombing didn't work, and now that you embarrassed them because they used you to piss people off. They really didn't understand your greatness, and they really didn't like you like that possibly, but you look good enough for them to use. Maybe you had some height, maybe you had a nice full big beard. All right, maybe you're built. Maybe you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, maybe you built like Serena Williams. All right, maybe you look like Beyonce. All right, Christina Aguilera. I don't know, Lucy Liu. All right, I don't know. But one thing about you is that you're a real person, and you realize when people are trying to use you, and as soon as you see that people are trying to use you for your energy, you're out. All right, you're not going to be anybody's pawn in their little weird, crappy, cringy, poorly put together, pixelated game. You know, there's already enough of that going on in the real world. In this matrix, matrix is fake. Why do you want to deal with any more fake? All right. So once they realized that you were finished, it was done for. They tried to turn their act around, but you turned that act into a disappearing one. You turned that act, and they tried to turn their act around, but you turned that act into a disappearing one, and you done disappeared on them, and they probably will only see you through your social media or through somebody else's stalking or harassment, because You're done and they're finished. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.